I'm Freddy Mutaun. I'm a member of a ward committee in Davidton. I wasn't really impressed by the mayor himself because most of the time he could not articulate himself when speaking. He avoided eye contact with the people that was listening to him. All the time he was looking into his speech, into his paper. So really he did not arouse us in his speech. In some other cases, when he moved from one paragraph into the other, he wouldn't just make a difference because he was speaking very, very down. And his body language was even poor because he did not show any enthusiasm in presenting that kind of a speech. So we were not really impressed as such. And among other things, it was very, very difficult to actually separate his paragraphs as to when he has already got into another paragraph. Was he still in the same paragraph or another paragraph? It was very, very difficult. But nevertheless, some of the things that he spoke about towards the end of his speech that I could pick up was the land with regard to agriculture and the land that was occupied by informal settlements. And also talking about the reservoir, water reservoir. So it was only then that was coming up clearly. But 3/4 of his speech was very, very down. And things that made it down, his body language was poor, very, very poor. Eye contact with the audience was not there, zero. And definitely I'm not impressed. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Philip Delanga. I'm the leader of the Democratic Alliance in the Ekurhuleni caucus. My take on the state of the city address today is it lacked imagination, was definitely not inspirational, didn't speak to the issues that the people of Ekurhuleni really need. And my reasons for that is there's three fundamental things that the mayor mentioned that I think wasn't spot on and that didn't help the community at all. Unemployment nationally is at 26%, Ekurhuleni is 33%. The mayor did not speak as to how he's going to alleviate that. He spoke about it, but never said to us how he's going to ensure that people get jobs and that, or changing the climate, at least for investment to come into Ekurhuleni. The other one that I think is fundamental is the mayor said if people are on council-owned land or they've taken on land, that government will deliver services to them on that land. And I think to me it's tantamount to allowing people to do land grabs, which I don't think bodes well for the Democratic Alliance. And the other one is speaking about sanitation. As far as we are concerned as the DA, any chemical toilet not being treated with chemicals becomes a pit toilet or a bucket toilet, if you would. And I think if you look at areas like Ward 95 and 96, look at areas like Pilisweni in Katliong, you'd find that residents have taken those toilets and camped them within their own yards and have taken them as their own, leaving other residents without any sanitation and for them to fend for themselves in the veld, which I think is totally unfair. And therefore I think it's either somebody is misleading the mayor or the mayor's out of touch with the community.
Okay, my name is Councillor Jongizizwe Abati, the Chief Whip of the ANC and the Chief Whip of Council. On behalf of the ANC, we want to welcome the report as presented by the Executive Mayor. In our view, we believe that the report demonstrates that we are on the right track as a city. It demonstrates that we are impacting insofar as service delivery and development is concerned. But most importantly, it has once again assured us that we are presiding over a city that is financially viable and capable of delivering its local government mandate. We want to welcome, amongst others, the fact that we have been able to live up to our expectation of improving the living conditions, especially in the informal settlements. As we have heard, we have been able to provide electricity to almost 20 informal settlements. 16,600 people in the Winnie Mandela are now enjoying visibly and tangibly our provision of electricity. We are reblocking a number of informal settlements in order to improve the living conditions. We are quite excited by the fact that almost 4,333 service stands have been completed and issued to the people. We believe that with the 3 mega projects that are going to yield many units in 2021, we are on course in realizing the delivery of the 100,000 houses that we have completed, as well as the 59,000 service stands. We are also excited about the fact that our investment towards the focused development insofar as roads and infrastructure, which has benefited amongst others Boksburg, Benoni, Springs and KwaThema, are beginning to yield results, and we will be making a call that we must sustain this and complete the backlog. We are also excited by the fact that the 100 million that we have invested through the tertiary education, it has opened the doors for learning, wherein 1,757 students are now in tertiary. We are quite excited that 220 of those have graduated, and they must now challenge and find space within the economy. We are also excited by the fact that the executive mayor is serious about ensuring that we accelerate investment in our city. The establishment of the investment clearing committee, we welcome it so that those that are applying for investment are able to receive our response within a short space of time. We are equally excited by the fact that the 12 billion that we are investing, it is going to continue. We are urging the mayor to unleash the strategic land parcel as a way of giving meaning to the Eretropolis, which must also unleash economic opportunities around the area of Boksburg as well as Kempton Park.